We're now joined in the infield media center by today's winner of the Subway Fresh Fit 600, driver number 39, Tornado Chevrolet, Ryan Newman. Interesting fact is that in all of NASCAR's history, the 39 car has been driven in 286 races, including tonight's race. Tonight is the first time the 39 has ever made it to victory lane in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series history. So, Ryan, tell us about your run.
I don't know that I don't know I have enough words, but at the last restart, didn't really know what to expect. The inside, from what I had seen, hadn't been the ideal lane all day, and I'm not sure if Jeff didn't get a great restart. I didn't feel like I did, but it was just the right place at the right time. 2 tires paid off, clean air, and the track picked up so much grip as we went there, and it was just right time, right place. And got to thank Tornadoes and Chevrolet and the U.S. Army and Haas Automation and Coca-Cola and Kraft and Gillette and all the people that have stood by us. It was a long time coming for me personally, 77 races, but to see Tony Stewart win so many races last year and be so close, but not get that victory, this is really awesome for us in our team right now.
We'll open it up to questions from media. Again, as courtesy, state your name and affiliations. Claire, you got a question? We're not starting with Claire? We are starting with Claire.
I will verify that Jeff Gordon said out on pit road that he spun his tires on the restart and he was kicking himself afterwards. So maybe that helps explain what happened at the end. But can you sort of talk about that and the restart? Well,
I did the best I could. I knew from what my car had done, every restart is a push down in 1 and 2. And I got a good start and hooked the apron just right and, got a good run to the green, which is so difficult here. I was talking to, of all people, Kyle Busch about it before the race. I mean, this is one of the longest straightaways that we have before the green flag from turn 4. Most tracks, are D-shaped and you can kind of see, but here it's really hard to gauge, at least when you're mid-pack, what to expect on a restart. So, I had one opportunity earlier in the race when I was on 2 tires and it didn't pan out at all, and then to go back later in the race and be on 2 tires, so with more laps on our lefts and still be able to pull that off was amazing.
Additional questions for Ryan? Bob?
Bob Cocker, SceneDaily.com. Can you talk about the decision to go for 2, and how much you and Tony discussed it, and who made the final call?
Gibson wanted to put 4 on it. I said, man, put 2 on me. I said, I just didn't want to get jumped by a bunch of guys that did 2. And as it turned out, I don't know where the first guy was that finished on 4 tires, but I don't even know if he was in the top 5. But he made the ultimate call. I was the one that suggested the 2 tires, but he made the ultimate call of 2 tires on pit road, and obviously it was the right call. I mean, I think like the top 5 were 2 tire cars, so it was all good from my standpoint.
Jim Uttershaw, Observer. Ryan, I think you said something about this was really emotional one because it had been so long. What's it been like for you? For a while, you were winning races, and you were one of the people that fans were mad at because you were winning every week. How does that, when you're a driver, how is that going through that experience? Trading that experience?
Well, it was tough. I mean, and it was tough last year. I'm not going to kid you. When I come to a new organization, and this is the same new organization for Tony Stewart, and he won all those races. And looking back at it, it was we were close, but we gave some of our races away, and we know that. We know what we needed. We knew what we needed to do to make our team better, and I feel that we've done that. And we proved that tonight. So, it was a long time coming for me. The emotional part was, when I first started in the series, it just came easy. I was with a great team, had great crew chief, great pit stops. All those things just kind of came easy to me. And then as it, I got towards 2005, you got to struggling a little bit, and I got a win here or there, but it wasn't dominant like we were back in 2002 and 2003. And to come to this new organization and achieve the things that we did was great last year, but. As I said all year long, I wanted to get that first victory for our team and for number 39 for these guys at Stewart Haas who had never been to victory in any series, and we did that today.
Go over to Terry.
Terry Blount, ESPN.com. Ryan, obviously some people are going to say you stole this one. Kyle was way in front when that last caution came out. However, you were running near the front almost all race, and but the fact that you did win it, can that just change everything around, for you guys, just the momentum of that, just going to victory lane again, and regardless of how you do it, just the fact that you got there, can that be a difference that can propel you guys the rest of the year?
I thought Kyle stole one last night, so he's just even now. I mean, it's racing, man. It's racing all the way up till the checkered flag falls, and you never know what's going to happen. That's why so many fans love this sport. They love the strategy. They love, the drama of what's going to happen and how teams play it out. And 2 tires, 4 tires, no tires. I mean, I was surprised there wasn't a guy that went out there on no tires just to see. I mean, there was 24 cars in the lead lap. It's like, why wouldn't you? But some guys just don't take that risk, and I was glad that they didn't tonight.
I'll go back to Bob.
Can you talk about Tony a little bit? I mean, car chief for several guys, Cup champions and everybody, and gets his first win as a crew chief.
We're just talking about you.
Yeah.
It's not your first win as a crew chief, is it?
Yeah, Cup Series.
Is it? Well, congratulations.
Yeah. Come close several times.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
No, I honestly I didn't know that. It's such a great team effort, and we've had our struggles. We've had some poor pit stops. We've made the wrong calls. We've done lots of things wrong, and we've done lots of things right. But we just didn't put it all together on a given night, and tonight it happened. And Martinsville, we were close. We just didn't get the restart we wanted. But it's a great team effort for Tony and his calling the 2 tires, and the guys did a great job in the pits tonight. It took everybody. It took a good race car and all the people behind us at Stewart-Haas.